everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Whispers in Life, and let's talk about what I think everyone needs to hear and what I think someone needs to talk about it. And I'm not saying that I'm the only one talking about it. There might be many more people talking about the same topic, but I just felt like I need to speak up and I need to talk about what I am thinking and what maybe God gave me the power to think about it so that I can talk about it so that people can hear it from me. And it's based on acknowledging your emotions. I feel like everyone nowadays needs to acknowledge their emotions because everyone is running from their emotions. And why are they running from their emotions? I don't know. Why are you running from your emotions? I don't know. Why in past was I running from what I was feeling? I don't know. Maybe because I did not have the wisdom that I have today. Maybe because I did not understand particular things that I understand today. Maybe because of my age, or maybe because of my experience. But talking about my past, I really did run from my emotions. If I was feeling sad, I'll just do something, and I will want myself to dive into something that'll make me forget about my real life. If something's making me break down, I wanted to cry, but I'll just I'll not cry. I'll just you know just keep that emotion in my body and not let it out, thinking what will people think? Like why would I cry? I just want to like I just want to keep my strong front in front of the people so that they're like, "Oh, she's strong." Okay? There were times where I was like, if people cry, they are weak. And now I realize how wrong I was. That's why I felt like the older me would have wanted to listen this, the things that I'll say. So this video is not for anyone else, or I want more subscribers, or I want more people to listen to me, or I want this or that. The only reason I created the YouTube channel was to talk about things that the younger me would have wanted to listen. It's just based on my experience, and the point of view or the things I'm talking about, they might change with the more experience that I'll get. Like today, if I've spoken or if I've spoken about something 3 years ago, I might not agree with it because I got more experience and my point of view might have changed. But the best part is you just feel everything, you just gain the experience, you just see where you're coming from, you just see why your point of view has been changed from 3 years ago to today. You just know the difference. And so I'm just here to talk about things that, I don't know, may be useful for someone in their life. Sometimes just one sentence can change your life, and that's the power of words. If you don't understand, just wait for that one thing to happen in your life that'll change you. That's what exactly happens. So today we are talking about acknowledging your emotions. See, stop running away from your emotions, please. And running away, I mean stop keeping your emotions away. Stop being like, oh, I don't want to show this emotion to this person. Stop being sorry for like showing your emotions. I've seen people who'll cry and say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry. Why are you feeling sorry? You needed that cry. That's your emotion. God gave you the emotions for a reason, guys. There's a reason. If that one creator did something in you or created you a certain way or anything, there's a reason for that. Imagine if you would not have emotions in your body. How will you let things go? Imagine if tears were not made to come out from your body, how would you feel? Will you carry that baggage throughout your life? You know, Many things happen in our life, like many things happen in our life. Sometimes there are worse situations that you never expected will come. Sometimes you lose some loved one. Sometimes you just don't know what's happening and you want to cry, and you feel so much better after you cry. Imagine if there were no tears in your body, how would you feel? You'll be so heavy. Will you drag that baggage in your future? Because sometimes you have to let things go. You know, there's this quote that if you hold on to a rope for too long, it'll cut your own hand. So you have to leave it. You have to let things go. And for that, we have emotions, and we should be grateful that we have emotions. So stop saying sorry if you're crying in front of someone. Stop saying if you're feeling something that you think is overwhelming, or you think is angry, or you think is upsetting, because that's your emotion. Acknowledge your emotions. You know, your emotions are sometimes this is my theory. This is not like, this whole video is just not based on any script. I haven't done any research. This is just what I feel, and anything I'm saying is just coming out of my mind or heart. So your emotions, sometimes they need the acknowledgement. You know, you need to tell your emotions that, hey, I see you, and I am acknowledging you, and just thank your emotions. Thank you so much for being there. You know, I was just you know, these weird things happen that you think about something, and the exact same thing will come on your phone, or the book you're reading, or something you see that'll struck up in your mind because you're thinking about it a lot. So I came up, I opened Instagram, and there was this reel. The first reel today was, emotions are welcomed, but behaviors are not. And this was a very young girl saying it. It struck my mind how we relate our emotions to certain behaviors that are not good for us or for anyone else around us. So, emotions are welcomed. I welcome your emotions, but your bad behavior related to those emotions, I'm sorry, they are not welcome. So, you need to separate emotions from your behavior. I was having this conversation with my best friend right now before I started the video, that how nowadays people are depressed and they'll just blame everything on their depression. They'll not acknowledge their emotions. They'll just be like, oh, I did this because I'm feeling depressed. Oh, I'm sorry I did this, but I was feeling this that time, but I'm not feeling it right now. Oh, I'm sorry I did this, but what to do? My mind is just not at the right place. Hey, listen to me. If you are this person, you need to know that you need to deal with your emotions right now. If you do not deal with your emotions, you'll hurt a lot of people in your life and you'll regret it later on. I don't know if I'm making sense for you right now, but your emotions are a pool, a pool of water. Just an example. It's not exactly water, right? But your emotions are a pool where you have to stay for a while, even though you are hurting, even though you feel like you want to run away from it, even though you feel like you are like caged in that emotion, even though if you feel like you are stuck there and you want to get out and you want to like run from the emotion, please do not. Please give time to your emotions. Please. And this will change your life. You know, anything. I am so mad about something that's happening, not in my life, but in my friend's life, and I'm so mad about it because you do not let your emotions be there, and you do not acknowledge your emotions, and you'll drag that same emotion for 10 years in your life, which will spoil your future. So if something happened in your life today, if you're feeling like you want to cry, if you're feeling angry, if you're upsetting, if you're sad, please be there. Take your time to deal with that emotion and then move on. Stop being like, oh, it's okay if I'm feeling that way, I'll be fine in future. No. If you do not deal with that emotion, it'll like destroy your life. Emotions hold feelings, and they hold power in our life. If you do not let your emotions go, they'll be with you for your entire life. You'll not even realize it. For a time being, you'll be like, oh, I'm fine, I just dealt with it. But not really. You did not give yourself time to deal with it. You just jumped onto another sector in your life so that you can ignore that emotion. And later in your life, you'll realize, oh, you never dealt with it. And it'll be too long for you to deal with it because there'll be so many people associated with you who'll get hurt when you try to heal yourself from that emotion. It's like I don't know how to explain this, but I'm feeling emotions in my body because I'm feeling like this is so important to understand. And there's this energy around me right now. There's no one here. This is just me, and this is my energy around me, which is allowing me to speak about all this. Because maybe I've been in a point of my life that I did not dealt with certain emotions and I had to deal with it like later. But thankfully, by God's grace, I am so grateful that I have people in my life who really allow me to be me, who push me to be like greater version, who allow me to deal with my emotions at the right time. Guys, just acknowledge your emotions. There's nothing wrong in doing that. If you're crying in front of someone, just don't say sorry, I'm crying. Just cry. Just let it be. Just say, I'm sorry, I'm feeling emotional and I need this right now. If you do not want to cry in front of someone, just come home and cry to your God. Who can be better than crying to your God? Certain times, there are certain times where you just feel overwhelmed without even knowing what's happening in your life. You're just like, I want to cry, but I don't know why. Just cry to your God. What greater thing can be greater than this, that you're crying in front of your God, the God you believe in, or the universe, or the one creator? He created you. Who can better understand you from the creator? Just come home, make a corner in your home for like praying and meditation, where you have all these things to keep like related to your God, and just cry there and talk to him or talk to her in whatever you're feeling, because you might not know what you're feeling, but the God knows what you're feeling. In Gurbani we have this tuk bin boleya sab kich janda. That means he knows what you're feeling even before you speak about it. He knows everything, but all he wants is for you to come to him and tell him again. So even if you don't want to cry in front of anyone, just cry in front of your God. And if someone is crying to you about something happening, stop saying them, don't cry. Guys, you don't know, that person might not have cried for like a whole 6 months and they just had this really emotional breakdown moment in front of you, and you're saying don't cry. This is the worst thing that you can do in front of someone who's showing their emotions to you. I'm sorry, I need water. Okay, so stop saying them don't cry. Just let them be. Just tell them it's gonna be okay. Don't, because I have seen, if you cry in front of your friends or in front of anyone, they'll say, okay, stop it, don't cry now, it's okay, you're grown up. See, grown up doesn't mean that you don't cry. I'll even say to parents, please, if you're feeling something, acknowledge your emotions and cry in front of your kids sometimes. They'll know that it's okay to acknowledge your emotions and it's okay to cry. Because when you start like keeping your emotions to yourself and the things like start building up, piling up one onto another, it leads to many mental health problems, which we are facing as a generation right now. So start showing your emotions, start acknowledging your emotions. Break the patterns that you have, like, gained from your parents of not showing your emotions and keeping your strong front. Yes, sometimes it is necessary to keep hold of yourself so that the other person or your loved ones does not feel like, oh, this is going to be very bad. Sometimes it is fine, but at least later on you're crying to yourself or to your God. If someone is crying to you, just tell them it's going to be okay. Even if you don't know what they're crying for, tell them it's just a phase. It's okay if you're feeling emotional. This is your emotion. I might feel the same day one day, and I might cry to you. So if I'm saying don't cry, I'll expect you to tell me to stop crying. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? I think I did. But you know what I mean, right? I'm just in my flow and I'm just saying things, and I feel like this is going to be the best video till I like from my since I started my YouTube, because everything is coming from my heart and I do not need any help or any research. And from now on, I'm just going to speak without any research. Like, of course, if there's our stats and everything, I'll check them first. But whatever the values or whatever the things that are coming to my mind, I'll just take my time to deal with them, to think about them, and then I'll just speak about it. Because sometimes you just need to speak. Sometimes you just need to let things go. Sometimes you just need to love yourself. And when you want to love yourself, you have to love every bit of yourself. You have to love your sadness. You'll have to love your anger. You'll have to love your every single emotion that you're feeling. So think about it. The video might be going places. It might be diving from one point to another, but it's all a conversation. Like, I'm just doing a FaceTime conversation with you and I'm just saying things to you. And if someone wants to talk to me about anything, please let me know. Please contact me on my Instagram. Please DM me, or please comment down the video with your handle or something, or just say that you want to talk to me or anything. I'm more than happy to talk to you, because maybe somewhere in you is a younger version of me who needed help at certain moments and she did not had anyone. But I'm grateful that I have everything today. Everything I dreamed of. Everything I dreamed of when I was in high school, when I was in my 7th grade, I have it today. So I am more than happy to assist you. I'm more than happy to help you. But please, whatever I said, think about it. Please don't just let your life go to waste. He created you for a reason. And if not much, we can at least try to understand ourselves. Introspect. That's all I can say. Thank you so much, and I hope you like the video. If you do, subscribe and like so that we can talk more about these videos or these topics in future. Thank you and have a good one, guys.